everyone, my name is Jessica, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a cheap and easy vegan spaghetti bolognese recipe. So let me show you what we're going to need. Here's the ingredients, I've got everything laid out. We are going to need some crushed garlic. I've used 8 garlic cloves, you can use as little or as many as you want. And 1 red or white onion, 2 sticks of celery. And this spaghetti, I got this from Aldi for 20p, so that's really good value. And we are going to need 1 pepper, you can use whatever colour you want, I'm using green, and 2 carrots. And this is, I'm just adding this in, this is a courgette that my dad grew in his garden, but if you want to add any other kind of veg you can. I'm just using that because I had it in my fridge. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, 2 tins of plum tomatoes, 250 grams of mushrooms. These ones are chestnut, but you can use whatever mushrooms you want. And we're going to use some red wine, just make sure that it's vegan friendly. And I'm going to be using half a tablespoon of olive oil. You can use water to saute the vegetables if you want to. And then these are kind of just optional extras. I'm going to add in some vegan Worcester sauce, some dried oregano, crushed chili flakes, and then we've just got some extra Italian herbs with some chillies in there. But again, you can use whatever kind of herbs you want. I'm just going to go and get the mince from the freezer. This is the mince. All of the vegetables you just saw, I got those from Aldi and they were all pretty cheap. The only thing I didn't get there was the vegan mince, which I got from Sainsbury's. That one was in the freezer section and it was the cheapest one I could find at £1.75 I think. This recipe is for 6 people and I will put the list of ingredients and the directions in the description box below. So we're just going to add in the onion. Now the onions are cooked for a couple of minutes, we're just going to add in everything but the mushrooms. So the celery, and the peppers, and the carrots, and the courgette. The veg has been cooking for 5 minutes and it's softened down really nicely, so now we're just going to add in the mushrooms. We're just going to cook this for a few minutes. If you don't like vegan mince or you can't find any that's cheap, what I would recommend for this recipe is getting some extra mushrooms and making those mushrooms into some mushroom mince in a food processor, or using some lentils instead, and they would both be really delicious. Baby. What you doing, boo? What you doing? Hey, baby. So I'm just going to add the mince in. And the garlic. I'm going to add in the plum tomatoes, which I've just chopped up into a bowl. And now we're just going to add in the rest of the ingredients. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, a glass of red wine, and I'm going to do a teaspoon of oregano, and a teaspoon of mixed Italian herbs. and a tablespoon of Worcester sauce. Now, because the mince is frozen, I'm just going to add a lid on just to help it to cook. And we're going to cook that for about 30 minutes on low. I've taken the lid off now because that mince has broken down really nicely, so I'm going to leave that off. And now I'm just going to add in some bay leaves, which I had in my garden, and a vegetable stock pot. And if you did want to make the sauce a bit darker, you could either add some balsamic vinegar, or if you do have it, some mushroom ketchup, which tastes so good and just will give it that kind of richer colour. The sauce is cooked for half an hour, it's done, and it smells so good. Let me show you. It smells so delicious. So just remember to take those bay leaves out and just serve that on top of spaghetti or whatever kind of pasta you want to use. I'm going to put some fresh basil leaves on top of mine and some nutritional yeast on top. Yum. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please give this video a like if you did, and please subscribe to my channel for more delicious vegan recipes, and I'll see you in another video.